Okay, so I had to start recording this.
They have a front row seat of my life.
Who start? I mean, you said who sent them? You said to tell you told them to ask people that make videos about you who sent you, who sent them. You sent me. You sent me.
Because if you got that much time to look into my life,
That's who sent me. You sent me.
what are you doing for your family?
Because
You ain't gonna break me.
I watched you. The first video I watched, I was like, damn, yo,
And I beg of every last one of y'all.
this dude seemed like he got a voice.
Stick up kid.
This dude seemed like he got a powerful voice and a following.
If something happened to me,
And he seemed like he passionate. And he seemed like he
do
for
not
the people.
forgive none of these cats that were stalking me and my family.
And then I listened to what you were saying and was like, wait,
Not
what?
one of them. Give them the
Like, you know that meme that,
and better.
what?
And I beg every last
Like,
one of
that's
y'all
what I
that
felt.
Don't forgive none of them.
And
Don't let
then
them make no apology videos.
I tried to ask questions in the comments and I got kicked out the comments.
Knowing that I have children, they try to push me over the edge.
Well, I've not
Knowing
said
that if
nothing
I
about
lose
your
my
kids or
family,
nothing, but
what does that do to my wife and my kids?
I ain't said nothing about your wife
They tried to push me
either.
over the edge to the day that I die.
But I
They
talk
caused
about
me to have
you.
sickness. They cause wedges by taking images and videos, putting my mother up there looking like Miss Piggy, disrespecting her. They tried to
That's
push
fucked
me
up.
out of my sanity when the only thing I'm trying to do is wake
I ain't gonna lie, that's some fucked up
If
shit.
something
Somebody
should ever
involving your
happen to me,
moms or
spend all
your
y'all money
kids
to
or
find
whatever.
out
That's
who
some
these
fucked up
undercover
shit.
pages is and give them the same thing. If
Let me-
all
let me
you
say
do is
that.
making videos, I beg of you, don't never forgive them. See, I forgive people, but not from the grave, not when you purposely try to destroy me. Absolutely not.
I'm not trying to destroy
Y'all see
you.
these videos.
My videos,
Y'all see
I'm trying to
my
get you to
videos
wake the
are
fuck
not
up.
being suggested like that. They being slowed down. They not being
I'm trying to get you to
suggested.
stop
And at the
spreading
same time,
hate.
every time y'all
Stop
log on,
slandering
they show
people's
y'all these
names.
corny-ass characters that keep coming at me. Who sent you?
You sent me.
I came to do God's work.
No,
But I
you
still
didn't.
got a little bit of the devil in me.
You didn't come to do God's work by slandering people's names. By slandering Michael Jackson's name after he already dead.
For a whole year last year.
And all that shit. And slandering other people's names and shit.
And I'm scared to go back to the
And
hospital.
calling people derogatory names just because they ask a question in the comment section.
She's speaking like she got intellect.
That's not God's
and
work.
snapping at the same time.
That's not God's work at all.
What's wrong with her?
It's not God's work at all, my brother. It's not God's work at all.
People were trying to break me. You couldn't
It's
even
not God's work at
do
all, brother.
something to get to me through my mother.
Making fun of somebody because they're a smaller platform than you. That's God's work? God sent you to make fun of people that's
That wax dog was
got
a snake. He was a snake
smaller
in the jungle.
platforms than
Let me
you,
tell
huh?
something else, too.
God sent you to make fun of people
Anybody that's a
that got
YouTuber,
or talk bad about people that got
understand something. If they do it to
disabilities.
them, they do it to you.
or God sent you
Only have this video.
to God sent you
What kind of man don't have
talk
nothing
bad
to do
about
with this
homosexuals
video
and
on his
everything, right?
platform? That's a demon right
When
there.
God
It's worse than a drug dealer.
preaches love, and God said He loves all of His children.
It's worse than slaughter. It is worse
God loves
than
all of His children and gave everybody free will.
So when you see somebody
But
making
you
videos
talk
like
down
that,
upon homosexuals
oppressing them,
and the LGBT community or LGBTQ community, whatever it is. You talk bad about them because of them exercising their God-given right to love who they want.
Nobody but a wicked man.
You talking bad about Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson was found innocent. Continuously slandering Michael Jackson. I mean, continuing to slander Michael Jackson's name. That's not God's work either.
You can log on for $1 on my Patreon because $1 is not nothing, and everybody has $1.
So everybody that's attacking you is bullying you.
But I want to say,
But you attacking other people, that's God's work though, right?
Nice Hassan Campbell right here in front of you.
That's God's work, Hassan.
I don't want to be nice. I want to speak my mind.
You attacking people is God's work.
I want to speak my mind without the enemy coming into our comment section and infiltrating us.
You calling people the devil just because they have a different opinion than you. That's God's work. Interesting.
And to my last breath, I promise you that I will not remain silent. I don't give a fuck if they stop sending my check. My checks was nice. Now they done make my shits little itsy bitsy checks. They got me on public assistance.
No,
right
you
now.
did that to you.
Shout out to YouTube. I still respect. They got me on public assistance.
You
right
did
now
that to
because
you.
I keep opening up my big mouth on the music
YouTube
industry.
sends out notifications every time you're live. Stupid.
You know Satan's agents is.
YouTube sends out your notifications, stupid. That's how everybody knows that you're live. You sound dumb. You sound very fucking uneducated, bro. Very uneducated. YouTube is not sending out my notifications. No, you're a damn fool. Why don't you tell your subscribers to check and make sure that the notification bell is turned on? If some people are not getting notifications.
Y'all are the muscle. You are the military of our people. But, here comes the warning.
Like, this shit's crazy, bro. I just don't get it.
They are letting these gang members go from jail.
God's work.
The streets.
God,
we don't have leaders no
how
more.
dare you part your lips to say that you're doing God's work
Farrakhan
by spreading hate.
Government. I said it. Farrakhan works with the same people who killed Jesus.
Look at that. But that's God's work.
We don't have any more
God's
leaders
work.
no more. They destroyed our leaders. They destroyed our
God's
leaders.
work.
So now they letting go the big meechers and outposts. They letting go the
God's
big
work.
meechers and outposts. So yes, we love our drug dealer brothers and sisters who made
God's work,
mistakes because they didn't have no choice but to get it however
slandering
way they do.
people's names
But some
and
of them are being let go.
defaming people's characters.
So you don't know who to trust in the community. These YouTubers,
God's
where
work.
the conscious community already was exposed.
Attacking
The whole
people.
conscious
God's
community showed you that they ain't shit.
Push that gay guy over and then make videos bragging about it. God's work.
With Tazariak's stupid ass, battling Jabari, battling for what?
All this God's work. I guess, huh?
That shit ain't information, it's garbage.
God's work.
What you need to know right now is how to survive the swine flu,
God's work.
the coronavirus, the H1N1. You need to learn how to survive an earthquake.
God's work?
You need to learn how to treat a wound. If
God's
you get
work.
caught up in an earthquake and you're bleeding, you
Wait,
need to
are
know
you
how
teaching
to
any of
close
that?
a wound. So this is not fear porn right here. This is about the information, the real information.
I haven't seen you give information about any of that.
About Jabari
But you talking
and Tazariak
bad about them.
debate. And tell them niggas I said that. We are living in times right now while the Caribbean is being rocked by earthquakes and tsunamis. These niggas is getting ready for a debate.
And you're spreading hate.
What God is you niggas
Who sent you?
worshiping?
Who sent you? Hold up. Hang on. Maybe you should look in the mirror, Hassan, and ask yourself who sent you. You sitting here spreading hella hate. You sitting here right now, out of your mouth, getting upset and yelling at these people because they're preparing for a debate instead of teaching people how to survive earthquakes and tsunamis and how to dress wounds and shit. But you don't do none of that either. So how are you knocking them for not teaching people, but you not teaching people? All you teaching people is how to spread hate. All you doing is teaching people how to redirect the blame. All you doing is teaching people how to attack people. And you teaching them how to say that you're doing it in the name of God. Let's play.
Y'all niggas worshiping.
And all of this is out of his mouth.
Watching people get hit.
But I'm the hater.
Waiting for the tsunamis to come. These niggas is preparing for goddamn lectures. What? My nigga.
Preparing for a lecture.
And they call themselves conscious.
You're not teaching nobody shit.
Hassan Campbell is the dumb one, right? The one that don't know nothing. Me not to know a thing. But I know enough to know that if your ass can't swim, you're gonna drown.
I think everybody that going deep enough water knows that. Everybody that's prepared to go in deep enough water knows that.
Getting ready for a debate.
They're getting ready for a debate, yes. And you're spreading hate.
I can't respect that shit.
You can't respect them getting ready for a debate, but you want them to respect the fact that you spread a bunch of hate.
Y'all keep on playing with that corny ass conscious community. But I see
now, I'm not a part of that. I don't know who the hell he talking about. I'm not a part of the people he talking about, but I think it's very interesting.
And I can promise you,
I think that shit is very interesting.
One thing about me, you ain't gonna see me like Hassan Campbell got Wax Dog over there being a mod. I promise you, I will never have a mod ever on my platform that I know about that's only making diss videos against anybody. That is a promise.
Very, very interesting.
Now, I'm not going to say none of my mods ain't going to
all this hate.
And diss somebody, if they diss me,
all this hate that you spread.
Them to do that. But I promise you.
But somebody preparing for a debate.
On my platform that got a platform that's built and based off of
they're preparing for a debate.
Ever again.
And you talking shit about them, but you're spreading hate and lies and propaganda.
Oppression is worse than slaughter. I will never have whatever you want to call it, Mr. G or Triple G or OG or whatever the fuck that old ugly ass nigga name is. I will never have people on my platform.
Damn.
I will never have a Michael Edwards sitting up there, and all he does is disrespect people that's being
very fucking interesting.
On my platform. I don't want to be making beat videos.
Very fucking interesting.
But I will respond the way I roasted that little the Transformer.
Look, see, look at that. That's God's work, though, right?
On this real topics before this one.
God gave people free will.
And I came back.
Hang on. Look. God gave people free will. God gave people free will. That means people have the right to love whoever the fuck we want to love. And because of someone being a homosexual and being a transgender person, you sitting there making fun of them, calling them transformers, robots in disguise. Like, come on, bro. But this God's work, though. This God's work, though. God's work, though. But if somebody, and it's crazy because, like, of all people, I would figure that black people would not hate on any type of people. Black people were hated on all these years, bro. Made to be slaves, all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, black people don't like when white people are racist towards us. We don't like when people call us the N-word and all that shit. So why are we hating on other people? But we don't want to be hated on. That is fucking stupid. That is so ass backwards, it's ridiculous. That is so ass backwards. You don't want people hating on you or attacking you for something that you cannot control. But here you are attacking somebody else and hating on somebody else for something they cannot control. You cannot control who your heart loves. You can't control that. It's just like a crush. When you're a little kid and you got a crush on a girl, that means your heart love her. Or you got a crush on a famous girl as a little kid, knowing damn well you ain't gonna never get her. Cause she famous. She an adult. I mean, shit. I used to have a crush on Stacey Dash. I used to have a crush on Rosie Perez. No, I ain't gonna never get neither one of them. My heart wanted them, though. So, I can't see myself hating on somebody else that's loving something or someone that their heart is telling them to love. They can't control what their heart wants. Just like you can't control what color you're born. It's not like you went up to your father and was like, hey, I know you don't know me and all, but you're going to be my pops in the future. Check it out. You black. I want you to go over there to that black woman right there. Not that one, but that one. And I want you to have relations with her. And I want you to make sure it's unprotected. And she going to get pregnant and she going to be my mother. That way, the mixture of your skin and her skin, I'm going to come out this color. No, you can't control that shit. You don't even know you finna be born, motherfucker. You just be born. Two people have relations. They end up getting pregnant. Boom. Baby. Wah, wah. You're here. You have no control over that. So when people hate on you for that, it's asinine. Just like the LGBTQ community. They heart tell them they want something that they heart wants. I can't hate on them. It's not my place. I'm not God. I didn't give them free will, so I'm not going to take it away. And I think anybody that is hating on them people is fucking stupid. And you wonder why you get bad shit coming back to you. Because the negative vibes you put out in the world come back to you. You got to put out positive to get positive back. You can't put out a shitload of negative and expect positive in return. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like on some real shit. Wake the fuck up. But I'm the hater though. I'm the hater. This nigga spreading a whole bunch of hate and propaganda bullshit. But he hating on somebody else for preparing for a debate. A debate. I can see if he said, yo, this dude such and such preparing to go to war with these people. So he out getting all the guns and ammo he can now because next Tuesday he said he going to war. You're an idiot. Yada, yada, yada. I can see hating on that. I can see that shit. But a fucking debate. You hating on people about a fucking debate. Good Lord. And then like I said earlier, in your other video today, you was slandering Michael Jackson's name. A man that's dead. Can't even defend himself. You slandering his name because of what happened to you in your past with a whole nother man. You and Africa Bambaataa did what y'all were doing those times behind those closed doors. Had nothing to do with Michael Jackson. But you were slandering his name, even though he got found innocent. Now, you, Hassan Campbell, you have a past. If people held your past over your head, you wouldn't like it neither. You already don't. Every time somebody say something about your past, you call them bullies. And you tell them to grow up. And you tell them to get over it. It's your past. It's there for a reason. It's in the past. But you're bringing up a false past of somebody else. Somebody that's passed away. Michael Jackson was found innocent. Hell, most of the people that was accusing him even came back out and said that it was a lie. They were just doing it to try to get money. But here you are continuing the lie. You're keeping the lie going. But if somebody bring up anything in your past, they're wrong for it. Somebody bring up the past about you and Africa Bambaataa, you don't like that. They're bullying you. You were a child and all this other bullshit. But that past is true. You told the world about you and Africa Bambaataa. That's true shit. That's fact. You were on here earlier speaking fiction. Spreading lies about Michael Jackson when he got found innocent. The people admitted they were lying because they were looking for a payday. But you don't see the wrong in that. Your followers don't see the wrong in that.
And
We're
make
gonna
sure
get back to
y'all
this.
share that video because I want him to feel the same pain. I want she to feel the same pain he
Look
tried
at
to
this
put
shit.
me through.
See?
Because y'all motherfuckers think that y'all gonna be protected by social media and the news in America, but y'all
I'm not worried about being
I'm a
protected by
fucking
social
gangster.
security.
I wish
Social.
I would let a motherfucker with
The
a
fuck? What's that saying?
pocketbook and panties on, with a t-shirt and panties on.
Social
fuck
media.
Me. I refuse to, motherfucker. Nigga, you better cut the hairs of your chinny chin chin. I refuse to let that bitch ass nigga punk me. Like, nah. Absolutely not.
I ain't got no panties on, but
before this video,
I'm not worried about being protected by social media. I protect my motherfucking self. Talk about here gangster and all this other shit. Come on, man.
And then have them set it on men like me? Nah, absolutely not.
No, Africa Bambaataa set it on you already. Because you want to hate. Hold on, look, check it out. Here, let me pause it real quick. Because it's time for a reality check for you, Hassan. It's time for a news flash. Africa Bambaataa doing what he did to you, or you doing what you did to him. If it happened one time, okay. But you said this shit happened over years. Years. But now you have a wife and children. So now you're straight, supposedly. Allegedly. And you want to hate on a whole community of people because of what one person did to you. And it's not right, because what about your daughters? You got daughters, right? What if your daughters decide that they're lesbian? I don't know if you got a son or not, but what if your son decide that he gay? Then what, Hassan? Then what? Then what? Or not your daughter, but what if your daughter have kids? And your grandkids end up being gay. And then they got to see these videos of their grandfather spreading all this hate about them. Now they feel as though their grandfather don't love them. See, this the bullshit I'm talking about. But people like you don't think about this type of shit. You just think about getting your fans to like your video so you can make more money. That's what you think about. You don't think about your kids or your grandkids, because what if they end up being a part of the LGBTQ community? Then what? Then what? All this hate you spreading about LGBTQ community. So if your child end up being gay, you're okay with them feeling like their father don't love them no more? You okay with that? That's a question. Are you okay with your child feeling like their father doesn't love them, because he hates the LGBTQ community. Or your grandchild feeling like their grandfather hates them because they're a part of the LGBTQ community. Since you're spreading so much hate about all these people that you don't even know. But if somebody stabbed you up or shot you and you laying there in the street and the only people that's around is gay people, you gonna still beg for somebody to call 911. You gonna still beg for people to help you. You ain't gonna lay there and say don't call 911 because you gay. You're a boy with panties on. Or what if you get stabbed up or shot up and you in the hospital and that doctor that just saved your life got on a pair of panties? Or you need a transplant. Heart transplant, lung transplant, kidney transplant. And the person that donate is a boy with panties, Hassan. See, what you need to do is do some soul searching. You need to learn how to redirect your hatred. And stop hating on a whole group of people just because of one person. And you need to learn and search and find what is the root of your hatred for a whole group of people. When people been hating on your whole group of people for longer than you've been alive.
The Most High, there's demons all
It's
around
amazing.
us. Righteous people are, yes, we are in the times of revelations.
And that's some
I've been
real
feeling
shit.
On this and one of my family members. Yeah, I know, and this is what we need to do. But the reality
That's
of
some
it
real
is
shit.
our platforms ain't warning you about nothing, man. These niggas is trying to figure out how to make the next goddamn dollar.
I'm out of here.
Milk in the community. Milk.
This is ridiculous.
And don't let these niggas fool y'all. Once again, for all you new people that ain't never been watching YouTube that's watching me right now, anytime you see somebody donate in my super chat like the $14 that's
The
there
money
right
goes
now,
to you,
those
just
people
like the
get
other
that
people
because
that's
they
getting
want
their
to.
shit too.
I don't beg nobody
God
for
damn it.
nothing.